primal light. Hail to the true light. Hail, hail, hail to the transparent light. Hail to the light throughout the ages. Hail to the light without beginning nor end. Hail, 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 hail. Hail to the primal light. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am in command of the commandment, command. I am in command of the commandment, command. Mind be still, be still, be still and know that I am in command. Mind be still. From where does this thought arise? From where does this thought arise? My soul says frivolously and childlike play. My soul says frivolously and childlike play. My soul turn around. Soul, I honor you. Oh, turn Yes. Self, I honor you. I honor you. I honor you. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. So let's open up with salutation to the primal light, to all our supreme selves. Hail, hail, hail to the primal light. Hail to the true light. Hail, 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 hail to the primal light. Hail to the true light. I want to thank you for joining me today. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am in this fragmented self as Auset, Aten. I am the void unmanifest. I am baby self of Aten. I will be your guide today. So let's, voice is going through a little bit of a change. Excuse me. Hail, hail to the the primal light. Hail, hail to the true light. We are doing call and response. So after my turn, then it will be your turn. So hail, hail to the primal light. Hail to the true light. Now it's your turn. Hail to the transparent light. Hail to the light without beginning nor end. Your turn. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am primal light. I am the true light. Your turn. I bow to the primal teacher. I bow to the primal teacher. I bow to the great supreme truth within. I bow to the great supreme truth within. Your turn. I bow to the great supreme wisdom within. I bow to the great supreme wisdom within. I bow to the great supreme intelligence within. I bow to the great supreme intelligence within. Your turn. I bow to the great supreme teacher within. I bow to the great supreme teacher within. Your turn. Hail, 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 hail to our self-supreme primal light. Hail, 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 hail to my self-supreme primal light. I just want to give salutation to all my self-supreme selves on every level, non-duality, moving balance on every level to all the duality. Victory to all myselves. Hail to our self-supreme, self-primalite self, Aten Ra. Aten Ra is victorious. Aten Ra is triumphant. Victory, victory, victorious. Victory. Moving duality return to non-duality. Aten Ra is victorious. Hail, hail to our next self in line, our self-supreme, primalite self, the manifest self. Self-manifest is victorious. Victory, 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 victory to all myself, moving duality, returning it to non-duality. Liberation from all this duality. Liberation from this dream. Hail, hail to our next primalite self, the unmanifest. Hail, hail to our next self in line, the void self. The void manifest. Victory, void self manifest is victorious. Void self manifest is triumphant. Hail, 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 hail to void self manifest. Now, salutation to our next self on the next level. Hail, hail, hail to self, the void self, on manifest baby self. Victory, victory, victorious. Baby void self unmanifest is victorious. Triumphant, moving its duality, returning to non-duality. Liberation from all this duality. Now hail to our one true, pure, unified, non-dual self, supreme, void, on manifest. Void self unmanifest is victorious, is triumphant over this duality, moving all the duality, returning it to non-duality, liberation from this dream, liberation from all this duality. Yes. Hail, hail, all my self-supreme selves, all my non-dual selves. And I'm saying liberation to all this duality, liberation to this duality consciousness. All is moving to balance and it's moving into harmony. And so, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? You want to ask that question of yourself. Who am I? Don't ask God. Don't ask Jesus. Don't ask Allah. They are not your real self. They are the duality. You want to ask your real self that you came into this dream as. You are a fragmented self. You want to ask yourself, who am I? Don't ask the duality, because the duality is not the real self. Okay? The duality is not the real self. You have to ask the real self, the non-duality. Self-inquire to know your truth. Put your mind in stillness, because as you can see, the mind is delusional. The mind is telling you stories that you know are not true. Don't follow your mind. Everything that you do, your mind tells you to do, and you follow it. And it has proven to you that your mind is not reliable. It's not liable. The things that it tells you, many of it is false. So you can't trust it. Don't follow it. It's in duality. You have to rise up and exist in equanimity with it so that it can speak the truth. Who am I? I am void, unmanifest. Who am I? I was never born, so I can never die. No, that's your turn. Who am I? I am not this body. I am not this duality mind. Who am I? Your turn. Who am I? I am primalite, prepared for the world, wearing this identity, this body, in this form for myself as the baby self of Aten. I am primalite in this form. I am void unmanifest in this form. I am the ultimate self. I am the ultimate truth. Who am I? It's your turn. Who am I? I am the supreme intelligence. I am supreme wisdom. I am pure luminous consciousness. I am supreme intelligence. I am supreme wisdom. I am pure luminous consciousness. Your turn. Who am I? Who am I? I am that. I am formless, timeless, limitless, boundless, deathless. I am formless, timeless, limitless, boundless, deathless. Your turn. Who am I? I am that has no name. I am that can't be explained. Who am I? I am that has no name. I am that can't be explained. Your turn. Who am I? All is myself. I alone exist. I am one with all. All is myself. I alone exist. I am one with all. Your turn. Do you know who you are? I can tell by your self identification that you do not know who you are. Can you imagine living your whole entire life and never knowing or experiencing who you are? Yourself is asleep and only the ego is exploring the world. The way that you see the world is dead wrong. You are seeing the world through the lens of false perception. You are only seeing the world through the lens of the ego. And the ego is a dream character. So you're only seeing everything through the lens of the dream and never through the real. You're only experiencing the duality, all the duality characters. So you're in a movie and you're only experiencing all the ones who are playing the characters. You're only experiencing the character and not the real self. Only what is wearing the costume. You are searching for yourself, but you are searching inside of the dream, in the duality. You must search in the non-duality. You have been programmed that your soul is not valuable, that your soul means nothing. So you don't know what a soul is because it's the self, but they have named it the soul. It is, but it's not, I guess for identification, but it is the self. And because it is said the soul, and you do not know what the soul is, you are thinking that the mind is more intelligent than the self. Because this is what the mind has been programming the self, that it is more powerful, it is more intelligent than the self. It's two different intelligence. Not one over the other, they are different intelligence. But the self is the more intelligent self. Yep, because the self is always with its light, and the self is what is in command. And the mind has to follow the command. And only in the duality, the mind will take over the self. But the self is in command, and it exists in equanimity with the mind. And so for that which you seek, you already are. Whatever is it that you are seeking, you are the self already. You just have to come into self-realization. Why do you not know that you are the self? You don't know that you are the self. You are the self supreme. This is your dream. This is your creation. You don't know this because you are wearing the mind avatar. Because you are wearing the mind avatar, you do not know your real self. This is the reason why you have to take this mind avatar off so that you can return to being your real and true self. Your fragmented self from the soul self, the spirit self, is being obscure behind the mind. Yeah. You are the self supreme, creator of the duality in a fragmented form. You're taking form as this human being. All that you need is within you, it's within your self soul. You only must come to self-realization and take off this ego mask that you are wearing. You must self-inquire into yourself. What is the source of my existence, allowing me this world experience? So let's do that again. What is the source of my, what is the source of my existence, allowing me this world experience? Did you get that? It's your turn. Who am I? You must self-inquire. How did I come into being? Your turn. Yes, so now we are going to do some stillness. So you have to self-inquire, ask yourself all the questions, anything that you want to know, you must ask yourself. But remember that you have to still your mind from the incessant chattering. You do not want to listen to the mind. You want to connect with yourself, your self soul. This is the only thing that you need. You came with it. You already are the self, but you are in a fragmented self. You are in a baby self of the self soul that's animating the body. Now you must connect back to your parent self, which is your soul self, so that you can know the truth of who you are. The Supreme Teacher will rise up from the self soul to teach you. Trust. It is time for you to trust your self soul now. Yeah. Don't reach outside of yourself and ask for nothing. Everything is within your self soul. Get on with it now. Get on with it. So let's do some stillness. We'll start up with the also hum. And we are going to do the vibration ah and and then we're going to go into the also hum. Oh. Remember to spiral it around your body. Your turn. And now we'll do that one more time. Your turn. Now we'll do now it's your turn. One more time. Your turn. Alrighty, so now we will go into the also hum. We will listen to the music and we will go along with it. Awesome. Awesome. Your turn. Awesome. Your turn. Awesome. 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 Your turn. Awesome. 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 Your turn. At the next sunrise, remember, practice your daily stillness and self-inquiry. Rise up your supreme teacher. See, your question. self. Victory for all the self. Victory, 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 victory. Liberation from this dream existence. Liberation from this duality. Liberation, liberation from all tyrannical rulership. Liberation from all oppression. Liberation from all slavery. Yes. Liberation, me say. Liberation. Want to be liberated and free from this duality. Heal, heal to myself, supreme self. Heal, heal to the primal light. Liberation. Once and awesome. Liberation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you at the next sunrise.